Spargo versus MKleo rematch from the Throne 2. Losers Finals rematch. Before I start this video, make sure to like and subscribe for the videos, you know, all the algorithm stuff. Make sure to follow my Twitch as well if you're watching this on YouTube, or follow my YouTube if you're watching this on Twitch. Definitely also check this Google Doc out. It'll be in the comments on how we can help each other out in optimal ways. Make sure to check this out if you're interested in getting better at Smash or just being a homie and helping me out. With that said, let's start. At the beginning of the match, Leo, Joker Cloud goes right down, gets the limit, which is pretty optimal. Sets up the bears, but he knows Leo is going to counter or shield it, so he grabs him. So he's like, okay. Actually, this was guaranteed, but he wasn't sure. So he knows, okay, I'm just going to get the throw. Leo actually calls the bluff here. Leo calls the bluff here and comes down from there. Normally, like, Spargo has the advantage here. If Spargo just up-aired, Spargo would win. But Spargo was really Spargo was like, okay, you know, people usually jump here because it's the logical thing to do. Leo's unsafe nair. Spargo wasn't expecting this unsafe nair, so it caught Spargo off guard. As a result, Leo gets his own combo. Oh, but Leo messed up the combo. Leo messes up his combo. He gets a 3-8 combo because Spargo Diaz in. Oh, the first time I ever seen Leo miss a ledge roll. Leo didn't miss the ledge roll last set. Leo still has the advantage here though. Goes to the ledge. Dash attacks him off. Tries to get an edge guard. Nothing this time. Fair. Side B. Lots of damage. Oh, the up air misses, but he gets a nair. Air dodge. No punish. Fair. Oh, he misses again. Spargo usually likes to run across the stage and set up the bears. It's because it's consistent. Like, you just take all this guaranteed stage and then set that up. You could read him doing that, but even if Spargo reads that your read, he could just do something else or jump further away. Tomahawk, but it's not enough. Diaz the way to not die. He might get gunned down. Oh, he might be dead. No, he got the limits. Gets the up air, though. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, yeah, that was a bad down B. I actually saw that up smash in my head before it happened. I was like, you're kind of trapped now. You're kind of trapped now. You're going to get up smashed no matter what. Leo wants his fair 1 kills. Parry, but the parry isn't good enough. Even though you parried, you still don't get the kill. How close was that? I think it was like 1 frame or something, like 1 or 2. I think that might have been like 1 frame. And Spargo's just coming away for a huge lead here. Gets the green little side B. Let's shop aerial into a back air. Leo's just falling into this one. And gets that. That could have been a down air right here. This could have been a down air. I told him about this. Like, if you hit this, you can actually get a down air. But I think he wasn't confident. So he went for the... But if you could literally just down air here and they die. If you do it right. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. And then, look, good on Spargo to outspace this attack. See, when Leo does this... Does like an attack here. See, like, if you watch Joker, there's an attack. But Spargo's outspacing that attack, and now Spargo's just like, okay, you're dead now. Spargo's doing way better this set, or this game, punishing the counters than the first set. Spargo has the lead. He doesn't want to risk getting gimped. I told Spargo this a while ago. Just if you have the lead and you don't want to risk them coming back on you, you could just get limit for consistency. So that's always an option on the table. Earlier, we saw Leo here go for the counter. Approach. It worked in the first set, but it didn't work out this time. We saw it here. Leo tries to just go in for jump counter. Like right here. But he released it early, so it didn't work. Upper landing. Tries to get a quick combo, but has low landing lag also. Down throw into the bear. Leo, like, pretends to edge guard, but he doesn't really commit to it. 2-hit combos. He has a big lead. He doesn't need to take any risk. Just play for consistency. Spargo trying to cover his own area. If the enemy tries to go in his zone, they have the disadvantage. Oh, he tries to up smash, but he's a little too slow. Sabi for 23 damage. Wave dash back. Tomahawk dash away. Jump away. A lot of it's spacing aerial being safe. A lot of aerials being safe. Pretty dominant game just on basic fundamentals. And not getting bodied by counter. Leo goes to FD, Final Destination. Cloud can't do his up Bs safely on this stage. Sabi, no guaranteed combo. You're still neutral, besides being cornered. Up air, chain grabs. Up air, chain grabs. It's like Leo versus Sakurai at EVO 2019. And Leo is so bad at punishing these air dodges for some reason. He's embarrassingly bad at punishing this. He always misses. He had to have been faster and aim it lower for that to hit. Oh, Spargo messed up. That's a donation. Tries to get a trump. A good idea, but it didn't work out. Spargo, what are you doing? That was... I don't care if it worked. That was bad. Leo could have literally just released it right there. Leo could have literally released his attack right here. So I don't like this. I don't care if it worked out. It was lucky that it worked out. All Spargo had to do was stand here. Yeah, and literally all Spargo had to do here was stand here and look at Joker. If you stand here and look at Joker, you could literally look at his animation and see him put away his mask. It actually takes a really long time for a Joker to put away his mask and buffer shield. It takes way longer than you think it does. So it's so laggy, in fact, that you can actually charge a smash attack, react to him putting away the mask, and release the charge smash attack. That's how bad it is. If you don't want to do that, you can still just stand there and just be like, okay, you have 1,000 years to put away your mask. I'm just going to cyber you. I think Spargo doesn't know that, or none of his opponents know that. Yeah, you shouldn't even get this mix-up. Leo could have just released it after 2 slashes and attacked, which is what Leo should have done here. But Leo got greedy. He was trying to counter all 5. That was desperation. Punches the roll. Covers center stage. Oh, wait a minute. Does that not combo? I thought Tipper down to with Arson does combo. Oh, it's not Tipper. He got hit in the early frames. Yeah, that's why it didn't combo. He got hit on the early frames, and because it was the early frames, there's not much advantage. This could have comboed if he hit the end of the down tilt, but since it was the beginning of the down tilt, there's no guaranteed combo. It's actually important. The end of the down tilt combos, the beginning doesn't. At these lower damages. Dash away Cybes. Leo tries to taunt grab, doesn't work. Spargo grabs him, throws him off, tries to cover center. Gets hit by a fireball. And there, we saw the same up B. I told Spargo this, like, you could just go for the up B. You might hit them. You could sometimes get a combo, sometimes not. Depends on the situation. Tries the up smash because what I told Spargo, you could see this at some of the Genesis sets. I think like 2 Genesises ago maybe. Where like you could shield, you can react to any change in movement, and when you see any change in movement, you just press up smash. Spargo saw a change in movement. He was hoping to God that it was either get up attack or a neutral stance. The up smash would have killed it, but the change in movement happened to be jump here, so it was the right idea, but it was the wrong guess. It was the wrong guess. Change in movement equals jump, which means Spargo loses. If change in movement was get up attack or neutral stance, Spargo wins if he times it right. It's one of the many kill tricks, and I told him he can do that when the enemy is around like 110, so that's why he did that around 110. It's a never killing mix-up. It's a good option. Just because something doesn't work doesn't mean it wasn't a good option. Sometimes the guesses just don't work out. The math and logic does. There, Spargo pretended to trump. See, sometimes when you're not sure, you can like pretend to go for it and then be safe. Right here, it's like, okay, Leo might buffer roll in. So that fair covers that, and if Spargo's wrong, it's okay. Spargo still has center. I still think Spargo should have upbeat here, but what he did is not bad either. For the reason I just said. It's safe. And people don't really, like, cover that. I'm sure Spargo would adapt even if they were. See, the upbeat's so good. And with limit, it's super broken. Still frame 7, but kills. Same damage, actually. Both limit, upbeat, and regular upbeat do 18.9 damage at max. But, you know, limit upbeat kills in low hundreds and higher. That was a good jump. Okay, that was a good jump back by Spargo to get out the combo. It was a good jump back by Spargo, but then it was an even better nair by Leo to read that he was going to do that. And that's a good downer. That's a kill. These downers, it's very good. That was not a good sweet spot by Spargo, but even if Spargo did a perfect sweet spot, it did hit the ledge here, and there's always the 2-frame possibility. So I think if both players are perfect, Leo would have lost anyway. Spargo was not perfect here, but even at perfect, Spargo would have lost to perfect Leo here, because that's the scenario at top level. Nothing he can do. Remember, Spargo makes a little comeback here, but it wasn't enough. Leo gets a grab. when you get to fair into a 2-hit combo. So you can always get down through fair. Usually you would dash attack here, and I think Leo could have already dash attacked, but he wanted to go for a bear variation to try to get more. Bear's laying behind him. He could have got a bead, but he held shield. So, yeah, wait, I want you to look how long this is. Don't look at anything. Only look at Joker. Only pay attention to Joker in this. I want you to see how long it takes Joker to put away his mask and then shield. You see that? Look at Joker carefully. Watch how long it takes to put away the mask. You see this? I need to, because people really need to get this point across. You really need to understand this. It's important to study, memorize this. So there's this animation and the blue. The blue disappears as his pose changes. See, the front arm moves away, and he starts to stand up. You might think the animation's done. Look, it takes this long to shield. Look, you see all this? Just so you know, Joker still cannot shield. Leo, I promise you, there's a 99% chance Leo's already holding shield. Do you see all that? This is the first shield frame. And this is why you see the bubble. This is the first shield frame. All of that time was Joker not being able to do anything. I promise you can react to this. You can literally just stand there. If you see him do it, you can just stand there, charge that smash, or if you don't want to do smash attack, you just do the side B for 23 damage. You didn't even need, Spargo didn't even need to take this risk. It's a different game. So right there, just attack. You don't need to jump. The jump is unnecessary. It's just Spargo's habit to jump. Think of it as like a little mini game. Like the moment he does counter, you're playing your own unique mini game of optimal punish or consistent punish.
Look, man, it will never get more legendary than a Spargo MKleo set, bro.
So gets an up tilt fair combo. I remember Leo Spargo came back pretty hard this game. That one was okay because that was an unreactable counter. Fair one combo. We already talked about Leo's the master of that. But Spargo tricked him. Spargo pretended, hey, I'm going to go high, but I'm actually going to land down here. He can't get a combo. Spargo pretends to go high. Kind of forces Leo's hand to cover center stage. Then Spargo gets landed and gets under him. See, gets under him. Now Spargo can up B. He didn't up B, but he could have. He could have. See, right there. This is what we talked about earlier. I mentioned this, but we didn't get to see an example of it working successfully until now. So, we talk about this here. You could shield, and then you could just up B at a shield. But if you're not confident the up B is going to work, or if, like, you're expecting something else, and you're just not confident for whatever reason, just do the jump back. That covers in case they roll in. So, Spargo does that a lot. He does that mix-up. So, Spargo does a lot of mix-ups. He can up B at a shield, he can drop shield, he can shield grab you, drop shield, turn on grab you, or cover the roll. So he covers a lot of common options, and there's no like guaranteed flow chart. Like even if you know these things about Spargo, Spargo mixes them up and adapts. So he always has the threat of covering any of the common options. And then that was a good down air to bear, but he didn't get the combo. Leo thought he can get him, but he didn't. He couldn't. Leo thought he can get him, but it wasn't enough. Spargo wasn't confident. Oh, yeah, another thing. Up B at a shield for damage. Up B at a shield for damage is not the best. Like right here. Up B at a shield with and without Arsene. In the best case scenario, does 18.9 damage in both scenarios. But it's more consistent without Arsene. This actually means that up B at a shield at a percent that doesn't kill is actually nerfed. At like in this scenario, Joker at 43, up B at a shield is actually worse and less reliable than it would be without Arsene. Same damage max, but it's easier to avoid with Arsene. It's easier to avoid with when it's the big up B if the limit. So it makes sense that Spargo would not be here. He really doesn't want to up B at a shield unless it's a kill combo. So you're trying to go for other stuff. A lot of these fairs are this one's to cover impatience or a bad sweet spot. This fair up tilt is to cover jump possibilities. That's another old flow chart. You do the landing bear and then jump nair. This is also to cover jump, see? And it covers the jump. You want to push him off. He gets greedy there. Gets the fair and the stand-up. He tries to get this, but he's way too slow. Actually, way too slow. Gets the grab. A grab risk, but that was the first grab in a while. And sometimes you want to stall him. And Leo does get fair one, F smash. Leo finds a way to get F fair. So basically, Spargo, when he jumps in the air, there's a time period where, like, okay, you're in the air, but you don't have a hitbox out. So Leo's just like, okay, you don't have a hitbox out for a while. I'm just going to take guess and just get the fair. And Leo's the master fair one combos. Leo switches to Midnight after this because this match was so close. Leo almost got 2-to-1 ratio comeback on in the second half of this match. So Leo thought, this is a good time to experiment. It makes sense. It's logical to experiment. So he experiments with Midnight. It's a very intelligent, logical decision. Did it work out? Well, to be honest, no, it didn't work out. But the logic behind the decision made sense, and I agree with it. So this is where you experiment. But I remember back in 2017, I would be coaching his Midnight over like Ken Sonic and a bunch of players back in the older days. Or the earlier days. Dash attack, up smash, 2-hit combo. And right here, so you get a dash attack, 2-hit combo. Run shield, see where they go. Midnight has decent out of shield. So you go for a wrist. Double jump up air, and now you can get a combo. That was a really bad F smash. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking here. This is just bad. Get the nair. Dash attack, Spargo doesn't punish out of shield. Bear Sabi combo. Spargo looks for a jump. Leo waits out the extra attack. Spargo could have up B, he didn't. Down tilt combo. Notice how Leo does this nair early. Leo says, hey, Spargo, just in case you short hop in this area, this nair will meet you early. This nair will meet you early. That's the goal. Now, if Spargo knew Leo would do that, Spargo could just be in this area and spacing a sword. That's the guess. Both players taking guesses. That's cool that there's like the mix-ups. You see Light do this sometimes, like the early short hop nair Fox. A lot of players can do this. You need to do that sometimes against Cloud to mix them. Spargo's reaction time is really fast. Spargo's looking here to shield grab stand up. But his reaction time is so fast that even though the stand up doesn't happen, he's able to cover the low. I promise you, he was trying to show grab stand up. He was definitely trying to show grab stand up. But he reacts very fast to jump. You can either up air or nair this. Up air being more optimal between the two, slightly. Going to center. Oh, that was a really good down B by Leo. That was a perfect down B. Leo's down B right here. He teleports, and then he can get. There's like no lag there. I don't know if that was a cancer or not, but that was good. Regardless. Grabs him, throws him off, gets some limit, and stays control. Double bear, and the second one just hits him. Up, he had a shield, 13 damage this time. Landing fair hits him. Up air, no combo though. Can't find the combo. I'm surprised Leo didn't forward throw. Leo hasn't trumped at all. Misses the full up air, but it's very hard to. By the time Spargo realized that the full up air missed, it's already too late. He's already on his next aerial. It's one of the benefits to having like fast moves. Like Spargo's trying to react, right? So Leo misses this up air, thinking that the jump's gonna happen, but by the time Spargo realizes it, it's too late. Now Spargo could have just blocked and punished, but he thought he had time, but he didn't. Leo tries to find a combo, but it doesn't work out. Leo goes to edge, tries to get back to center. Spargo's ready for the dash attack this time. Earlier, he wasn't punishing them, but he's probably thinking about that, like, oh man, I wasn't punishing this earlier. I gotta be ready for it. Once again, Spargo air dodges to ledge. Leo doesn't punish it. At least Leo gets a trump. Leo could have just bared here, actually. He could have back aired here. Gets a nair. He really wanted that kill. I'll tell you, Midnight in this game, you really need the edge guards. You have to. You need the edge guards or the combos. And against Cloud, you really want the edge guards with most characters. Basic ledge trapping. Leo stalls that out. Spargo tries to punish, but he doesn't know how, and he thinks it's funny. Grabs them, grabs the run-up shield. Up air combos. But he messes up. He messes up. So right here, Leo would have had to fast fall. If Leo did a fast fall to get really low here, let's look at it again, normal speed. Leo would have had to do fast fall after this up air. Right here. This would have had to be up air fast fall. But he didn't do up air fast fall. Because he didn't do up air fast fall, it missed. So he had two options. One, option A, he should have did up air fast fall. Option B, finish off with a nair. Both of those would have been good options and would have had Leo's advantage massively here. Leo didn't do either, so he dies. And Leo knows he messed up. You can see it in the player cam, but you don't need to see the player cam to know he messed up there. Can upbeat a shield. 14 nairs this time. Leo covers the roll in. Oh, but when Cloud does limit attacks, you're actually invincible. I think it's like 2 frames before the attack comes out. So right here, Spargo's invincible about 2. Maybe it's more than 2 frames. At least 2 frames before the attack comes out. Maybe like 2 or 3 frames before the attack comes out. Maybe it's even much more than that. Either way, you're invincible several frames before the attack comes out. And that's why you can do that type of stuff. Goes in for the fair. Attack in place invincibility saves Leo here. Parry into an up B. Gets the bear. And the side B. It basically it's just quad zoning at this point. I mentioned this earlier. If Spargo's not confident, on the up B, he'll do a jump. Leo tries to tomahawk grab, but he doesn't even grab the right direction. Would that have worked? Let me see. This would have worked. All Leo had to do was be holding left on the control stick before the grab. He probably is not doing the optimal method. You could see he was like how he does that with his head. That would have worked if he executed his tech skill correctly. That would have been he would have got the grab. And now Spargo, all he has to do is just play safe and use limits. And Spargo has very fast reactions with like covering options that aren't jump here. Thank you, our fish bait man. So if you have fast reactions, you could up B the stand up, which also obviously hits the get up attack, and also cover the roll. You're basically looking for stand up and roll. Your goal is to look for stand up because it's the fastest option, and then the backup plan is roll. And then if they jump, just do whatever. Jump is the only way to not get guaranteed death on someone with really fast reactions like Spargo. But Spargo's goal there is to kill ledge jump, but basically everything that isn't ledge jump when he does that. Starts off with a gun, doesn't hit. Both of them go for the bear. Leo thinks he's going to jump. He doesn't. He's going back to the counters, but the counter doesn't work out. Nair combos. Oh, he messed up his up air drag down. Got the fair. Gunned in the face. And he gets hit by a ledge hop nair. Up he had a shield. Gets hit by the side B. He still has the Arsene. He really wants this combo. He wants to do something. So he's desperate. You could see, like, Leo knows his meter's going down. Leo's probably thinking, ah, darn, I'm losing. I'm downing him. I have to make something happen. So he throws him off. Knows his meter's low. He tries to make some play happen. I think he should have just did a nair. Honestly, if I'm Leo, I'm just going to do nair. Because, like, nair has a lot of hits. And even the weak hit will be enough to kill. You don't need this big hit on the back air. You know? You just need, like, a tap. So I think nair would have been a better option for getting, like, a high success rate on any hits. Spargo runs under him, misses, and then up smashes to catch a jump. Tries a tomahawk grab. I told Spargo this tournament, like, watch out for tomahawk grabs this tournament. A lot of the top players here, not going to say everyone, but a lot of the top players are going for tomahawk grabs nowadays. So be ready for the tomahawk grabs. Be ready. That would have dodged the tomahawk grab. And right here, I should. Yeah, see all the time you have on that? No, that was so bad. That was the worst finishing touch he's ever done. That was so bad. That would never work, ever. Look. So bad. I'm so surprised Spargo made such a decision. At 38%, dude, I'm so surprised in Spargo for that. Grabs him, throws him back. Tomahawk F tilt. Reacts to the ledge jump. Already, he's already about to be laughed in percent almost. Get hit by get up attack. Almost. That really was very close. It wasn't a bad idea. He probably just had to be ever so slightly closer. Ever so slightly closer. And now he dies for missing. When you do that air dodge, you have 10 frames landing lag. Like these air dodges have 10 frames landing lag, a pretty big window to hit. And now Spargo's taunting. You might think, oh, what's not optimal to taunt there? It actually wastes nothing because Spargo didn't want to get this limit. It's better to get near the limit, see how Spargo's limit meter is almost full. It's actually good to keep it here because then you have it for recovery. Because you have it for 15 seconds after you get it. So, like, if Leo hits him again, tries to gimp him, Spargo will have limit for either recovery or attacks for 15 seconds. Back to neutral after that. Fair drag down combos. Double guns. Fair combos. Doesn't think Sabi will work, so he goes for up B. So we talked about this a bunch of times earlier. It's the mix-up. You can grab, which beats shield. Up B, which just beats a lot and is guaranteed a lot. Or this, which beats roll and is safe. And that covers a lot of things. Good on Leo to DI away. Since Leo DI'd away, Spargo actually could have just ran off stage and did a side B. Because, like, the thing is, like, the best players, the very best players know better. The very best players know that they should DI away. It's like, Leo's going to know to DI away. Everyone's going to know that, oh, shit. Cloud hit me if it's fair. You know, I better DI away. The very best players are going to know that. Like, even though he gets this, I'm pretty sure good players are going to react and realize, okay, I don't want to get spiked and die. This fair is good against the average opponent. I think what Spargo should be doing here is, like, doing more run-off side Bs against top players. Like, run off and do the side B if you are fighting somebody that you know is, like, a super top level player. Because the super top level players are the ones that are going to DI this correctly. And against the worst players, you do the double fair. And I don't like this bear by Leo. Like, this bear fast fall by Leo, he's just being lazy and impatient. Leo could just, like, be, okay, just slow falling and reacting and be fine. But because he's doing this, he just gets hit by this green blast. And he does react to this, but it's not enough. I mentioned how Leo here does this fair, which is good to cover jump, but he's still catching a roll. And now this F tilt catches him. Now, if Spargo just went low to grab ledge, he would have been fine. And no tech. If Spargo held up left on a control stick and mashed zero button repeatedly, he would have teched and lived. Down throw, double, triple bear. That's a very good optimal. At 0%, you know, 0% is really common, right? So, like, at 0%, just so you know, you can't. There's, like, a mechanic in this game where if a move is super weak, like Steve up tilt at 0, Samus down throw at 0, Joker down throw at 0, obviously without rage or low rage, it's so weak that you can't DI. No matter how good Spargo is as a player, he can't DI this. There's nothing he can do. So this triple combo is more or less guaranteed unless he DIs down away and then he only gets 2 bears or something. But that's actually guaranteed. Except, well, I don't know if 3 bears is guaranteed, but at least, like, the first one's guaranteed. The second one probably is. Third one, maybe not. Like, if you held down right, probably not. But, he basically, Leo did the optimal sequence for the situation, because you can't DI the throw. There's nothing you can really do there against him, so Leo's like, okay, I'm losing. I'm just gonna fucking throw it. Counter. Screw it. This isn't enough to kill, though. And up B won't kill yet. Spargo has super fast reaction time. Where, like, he tries to grab stand-up, and he just sees you jump. His reaction time's insane. And he's really good at the juggling. Jump back fair if he's not sure what to do, just in case they roll in. Oh, risky. Oh, he missed. Oh, okay, this was really bad by Spargo. Right here, he has Arsene, right? Leo just like, I need this grab. He goes for this bear, but here, Spargo wastes his double jump. Spargo is actually going to miss. This is actually going to miss. But Spargo burns his double jump and gets hit on the same frame. Spargo is actually fine here. Even if Spargo held left and got hit, it still wouldn't have been the end of the world. But he uses the double jump. The key is this ring. He uses the double jump. And now he can't recover. He doesn't even have a limit. If he just didn't do his double jump, he would have had a high chance of like being okay. What percent was that at? A 60% grab. High rate's Joker from a 60 grab. High rate's Joker from 60 grab. Better to just take the hit and save your jump. He knows he messed up by burning his double jump. All right. Spargo charges limit, and now he's taking it really serious. So here's the thing. The thing to know is when you landing bear, I mentioned this earlier in either this set or another set. If you landing bear, but it's not the lowest possible bear, if it's like the frame before you touch the ground, which this obviously isn't, then 0-0 will you can 0-0 is not gonna true combo unless it's like the frame before he lands. He's out of range of the up B. So the only thing he can do is a side B which will get blocked, up B which will miss. So what does he go for? Tomahawk grab. It makes sense when you think about it. But Spargo, knowing his character like he does, the enemy's not thinking of all this. The enemy's just pressured. They don't have time to think about this the way Spargo does, being on the offensive end. The enemy's thinking, oh wow, I don't want to get side B'd. I don't want to get hit by bear side B. Maybe if the enemy's slow, I can block the side B. That's what the enemy's thinking. They're not thinking all this at the moment. But Spargo is, because he knows, he has experience. And he knows the common offensive scenarios. Now, protect himself, cover the landings. Basically, you're covering your zone with the sword. Tries to catch jump, F tilt, up tilt to catch jump. And when you do this early fair, even though it didn't work out, it's not so bad. Because when you do this fair, it's actually active for quite a bit. Like, it's like active for like maybe, I think 8 frames or something. Like, these next few frames, this is all active. It's like ending around now, but it was like active around here, give or take a bit. I think it's like 7 or 8 frames is active. I like the bottom, like down toward, like underneath Spargo and in front of him. It's active. Using the movement base. Oh, this is bad. Spargo knows Spargo got a lucky break. Spargo got a lucky break here. Leo was scared, but Leo did directional arrows by accident. And his uppy messed up. That's a huge mistake. I think Leo was reacting to this. I think Leo was reacting, but he was trying to react with neutral air dodge. But he reacted with directional air dodge, which had too much lag, so he couldn't make it back. That was a huge mistake. That set the pace for this whole game. So Spargo dodges, side B is 23.9 damage. Space the sword, hope Leo's impatient. Tomahawk grab again. Punish impatience. Oh, that was a bad bear. He didn't drift back enough after doing that. Leo again running under Spargo. Leo and Zach are both running under Spargo lately. Look. They're just running under him. And this is actually an easy parry. And I actually don't agree with Spargo's decision. I don't care if it didn't get parried this time. I think Spargo's decision here was wrong. Actually, never mind. It's not so bad. He was trying to catch a roll. It's not like he meant for him to shield it. But I will say that on Leo's end, he had a 6-frame window to release shield here. He just didn't practice this offline enough. A 6-frame window is like ridiculous. If you are a serious player and you practice this, you should always get this parry every single time offline. Like 90% plus success rate minimum. And that would be a parry F smash every time on Spargo. But Leo did not do that here. So Spargo got a lucky break here. Dodge, up tilt, catch the jump. The grab's not safe, but it's fine. Mix up. I think Leo should down 3. Oh, I don't like what Leo did. Leo's trying to be fancy, but he put himself on the ledge. Like, try to be fancy and whatever, but now he's on the ledge. And 19 frames landing lag is no good. Leo does master fair 1 combos, but it's not enough to kill. Gets hit by the first hit of up B. Now Spargo's the one running under Leo. And Spargo gets the up B. Limit up B when you're at like 110, up smash is the limit up B's kill. Up smash is stronger, but not significantly. Also, he had rage, so it's even stronger. It's more like Leo's at 120 with this rage. You can kind of just feel it out through instinct in my combat experience when things were probably kill or not. Spargo messes up his combo. If that down tilt hit, it would have been like a platform tech chase. Or potential follow-up. Spargo does 2 hits. Keep the pressure up. Leo could have actually just picked an option like roll or fair to shield or anything, but Leo was getting pressured. Spargo punches the dodge there. Spargo focused on controlling center here. Oh, that's an easy kill. Up B, second hit misses. Spargo tries to roll behind. Early down air. Up B, all the hits hit. Luckily for him. Tries to get on him if up tilt doesn't work. Spacing aerial, run away. Tomahawk grab occasionally. Tries to read the jump, doesn't work. Up B, but that doesn't work, so he gets punished. But not the biggest combo, only a single hit. Leo should have done down throw nair, honestly. Spargo gets a lot of run-up grabs lately. And again, Leo runs under him. Leo and Zachary both been running under him. Look. I think Leo knows he can just run under him. This has happened numerous times. Leo definitely knows he can run under Spargo. So if I'm Leo, I'm going to keep doing that. And if I'm Spargo, I'm going to take a note of that. Oh, gets hit by the fireball. Spargo punishes the roll in. Again, we saw that. The same type of scenario. He's not confident in the up B, so it is a jump back aerial. I think he could have just up B'd, but he wasn't as confident. He's probably like expecting something else in his head. Leo again. So here's the thing. In this scenario, because Pokemon Stadium is such a wide stage, I think ledge roll is buffed against Leo's style on these stages, because like, yeah, you ledge roll and you get hit. But because it's Pokemon Stadium, the widest stage in the game, that actually means that you can land on stage. Like Smashville would have been the edge. Other stages maybe would have been edge or close to it. But here you have plenty of stage left, actually. Oh, plenty. Oh, footstool. Very interesting. Leo slowly bringing it back. Throws him off. Leo really needs an edge guard. He knows he has to. Oh, he misses the down air. Oh, the up smash misses. Gets behind him. Gun down and to this down air. That down air goes really low. Look how low this goes. This down air goes super low because the blue part goes way under him. So you have like multiple chances. Arson down is really good for this. Leo's talking to himself in a player cam. Spargo is covering jumps, playing very safe. Good safe flow charts here. Catches jumps, run away, stall at the timer. He also like built buying time, punishing the enemy for being impatient as well. Tomahawk grab occasionally. This one didn't work out, but the previous ones did, so that's fine. That nair is to cover jumps. And then Spargo gets a boost F tilt to get the kill. And Spargo pops off. Rolling his eyes and shaking his head. I'm just kidding. And then that's that set. If you guys haven't followed my Twitch and YouTube, make sure to follow both. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm also going to be posting some videos on like my tier 2. I have like different tiers. If you're tier 2 or higher, I'm going to post like some videos there and some videos on YouTube. So make sure to check out my tiers on Medify. Should be like different tiers. There's like tier 1 through 3. Training plans and other stuff. If you're interested, you can also support me through Twitch, subscribing, and other ways. Definitely give this a read. Alright, it's going to be in YouTube description. Alright, with that said, that will be this video, and now I will go into the next one.